Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim and the Philadelphia Phillies. It's Phillies baseball next on the show. Cole Hamels will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, man, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
Digging in, Andrelton Simmons. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
First pitch, 107.
Dan Dero, these Phillies, as they begin play here today, they come in trying to rebound after a loss that snapped a modest 3-game winning streak.
Yeah, Maddy, this team finds itself with a huge lead, double digits right now, and climbing, playing really good baseball. Some people will say, oh, you don't want to have that big a lead, you start resting on your laurels. I look at it the other way, man. You've earned the right to kind of get some guys off their feet if the manager wants to. There's a lot of different ways you can go about it. This team's focused and playing really good baseball. I would not worry about it. Keep pushing the throttle.
Now another 1-2. Swing and a liner. But this will be speared at third, and that was self-defense all the way. 1 gone.
Batting second, the second baseman, David Fletcher.
Stepping up now, David Fletcher, and he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play. First offering on its way. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Earl Hendricks.
Hey, D-Roll, Earl Hendricks, he's not a guy that gets a lot of complaints by either players or pitchers. He's a pretty good umpire.
Yeah, Dan, Earl's got a great track record in his sport. He's pretty consistent, and overall, he's been a fair umpire.
But this will hang up just enough as he takes it in stride in left center for the second out.
Batting third, the center fielder, number 27, Mike Trout.
Coming to the plate now, Mike Trout. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on.
Ball.
And he takes ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
A shot to first base and caught there to end the inning. A solid first inning from Cole Hamels. So now the Phillies offense will see what they can do. No score. Felix Pena gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
You know, Matt, he's looking to bounce back for a little bit better of a performance than his last one. Pitched less than 5 innings in his last one, was able to come away with a no decision. I think he and his team are expecting a lot more in this one.
And there you see the leadoff man, Andrew Mccutcheon, as he'll start us out in the home first. Now here's the pitch.
That missed. That's the ball.
These Angels, as they enter play here this afternoon, fellas, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Hey, thanks, Maddy. Hey, you know what, D-Roll? Try to get on a kind of a little mini winning streak here. Losing the first game of this series, winning game 2, and hopefully winning this series by pulling one out here today.
Yeah, Dan, they were able to shower that first loss off in the first game of the series and had a nice bounce-back game yesterday. Let's see if they can steal a series right here.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Now a swing and a miss, and Mccutcheon is set down for out number 1.
Man, they've really had his number so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
Real Muto.
So now to the plate, JT Realmuto. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Realmuto is, of course, a highly regarded catcher, and it's really fun to watch him control the game behind the plate, not only with his glove work, but with the arm as well. He's got a cannon, and it's in the head of opposing base runners every night. Certainly a valuable guy to have on your squad.
Yeah, he certainly could have a C on his chest. The captain of the infield, controlling the pitching staff, shutting down the running game, soft hands. I can't say enough about this player.
Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. 1 out, nobody on. Full count now, 3-2.
That's a great pitch for a spot like that. It looks like a strike, then it just comes in out of the zone. If you can command that with movement, it's a very effective pitch to pitching hitters inside.
Now a pitch swung on and hit to the left side, but this is going to find the seats, a foul ball. Another full count pitch home. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
And Bryce Harper will dig in at the plate. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He needs just 1 RBI to reach 100 for the season. Let's see if he can get to that plateau here. The 1-0.
Ball.
Back-to-back strikeouts in the first right here. Pitcher is setting the tone, pounding the zone.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. To 2-2 now.
Your eyes light up from the offensive side playing in a hitter's park like this. Have to get the ball up to do some damage. I'm not mad at that take.
And right into the shift. Fielded cleanly. Throw to Pujols is going to be in time, and the inning is over. An inning in the books. No score here on the show. In now is Anthony Rendon. 2 hits and 8 tries for the series.
The third baseman, number 6, Anthony Rendon.
Here comes the first pitch. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. In there, 1-1. Chopped toward the second baseman. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
Batting first, the left fielder, number 8, Justin Upton.
Here's Justin Upton now. He also had 3 hits in the win last night. And Hamels takes something off to start the at-bat, and it pays off. It's 0-1. And he falls behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Hit on the ground to short. Throw on to first, and Hamels has retired the first two in the inning.
That is it. The right fielder, number 18, Brian Goodwin.
Into the box, Brian Goodwin. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. And that misses ball one.
1-0.
Swing and a liner, but foul. The 1-1 is laid off for ball two.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
Set to deal on 2-2. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Harper has a read on it. And that retires the side. Angels go down 1-2-3. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Last half of the second set to go, and that'll bring up Rhys Hoskins.
For the Phillies, the first baseman, Rhys Hoskins.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Lifted in the air to center field. On the move is Trout. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Batting fifth, the center fielder, A.J.
So the base is empty here with one away. And up next, the center fielder, A.J. Pollock. Fouled away. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two. Pena is a strikeout master on the mound. It will not be uncommon to see him reach a double-digit strikeout total when he goes out there. He uses that to his advantage in just about every start.
He sure does, Maddy. And I think one of the keys for him is he gets ahead in the count early. You'll know if he's on when he gets strike one, strike two early on, and then he expands the zone, has great command of his pitches, and has a knack for making hitters chase pitches out of the strike zone.
And he fouls this one off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he chased it in the dirt. Castro gathers, and he makes the throw to first. Pollock is retired, two down now.
Well, you know you made a real nice pitch when you bounce it in the dirt and you still get the hitter to swing at it. That tells me that there's a lot of deception in that pitch right now.
Stepping into the box, Scott Kingery will try to make something happen with two gone in the bottom of the second. First pitch of the at-bat. Fouled off. Bottom of the second here with no score. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball.
You know, when you're facing a top-of-the-line pitcher like this, he's going to be down around the knees like that more often than not. The key is...
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike three, and that will retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. We'll move to the third with no score. Here's Albert now. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
1-0 the count. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Pollock has a read on it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. to 1 away in the inning, and it's time to check out the standings in the National League East to see where the Phils find themselves entering play today. So here now is the pitcher, Felix Pena. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a changeup taken, but it finds the zone on the inside.
He's had some success so far, but he's going to need to continue to throw strikes early on in the zone, because the more they see this guy, sooner or later they're going to figure him out.
And a minimum effort at bat that time, as the pitch is taken for a strike 3 called, and he'll go back to focusing on pitching instead. 2 away now.
The catcher,
Jason Castro, the catcher, is in. This guy is still looking at a 0 in the hit column. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Nope, ball.
The 1-0.
That's the ball down.
Both teams so far yet to crack the hit column. 2-1 after the foul ball there. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up, and this will land foul. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Angels are gone in order. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Into the box now, Bryson Stott, 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Oh, he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now. Really tied him up on that one.
Yikes, he kind of looked clueless on that swing right there, man. If I'm pitching, I'm going right back to that same pitch.
And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
And I'll tell you, this is the last guy in the lineup you want to put on base for free. He's probably feeling a little salty after getting drilled, and he's got speed to burn, so look for him to try and make something happen out there.
So stepping in, Matt Duffy, and he enters play today, currently 5th in the National League batting race. First offering on its way, and they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Stott on at first, nobody out. On a grade school swing there, it's 1-1.
See, guys, he is human. Occasionally an ugly swing right there, but he's having a monster season, so I'm going to give him a free pass.
Pitch out, nothing doing. And he misses low here, so the count goes to 3-1.
He drilled the previous batter, and now he falls behind 3-1 to this guy. The last thing you can do, though, is throw a fastball middle of the plate right here.
Full count now, 3-2. Phillies are still looking to crack into the hit column in this one. And he will take ball 4. First and second now with nobody out.
When a guy's been swinging the bat as well as he has in this series, you definitely want to take the bat out of his hands. A free pass to first is better than what he's been doing the last couple of games.
The pitcher, Hamels, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. Here's the first pitch to him. A ball and no strikes. None out, runners at first and second. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Now a pitch swung on and missed. It's 2-1.
I'm not going to lie, I thought he lost it right there. He had no feel for the baseball, missing wildly several balls in a row. but able to attack the zone right now. Let's see if he gets back into it.
Inside for a ball as he falls behind to him here. 3-1. On deck, there's Andrew Mccutcheon. He'll hit next. First and second here with nobody out. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Now the 3-2 pitch. Here's a fly ball, well hit. Looking up is Goodwin. Gone!
Well, with no outs, you can afford to give up a single, but you can't afford to give up a 3-run homer. He just caught too much of the plate. Now he's back to the drawing board. No outs, and the inning is already an ugly one.
So the next hitter to dig in will be Andrew Mccutcheon, as he will swing at the first pitch and line this one into left center, and that's going to get down for extra bases. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out. And this, of course, is a ballpark that yields a lot of doubles as we take a look at the team leaders for the most 2-base hits this year. And you can see there, they're just 1 place off the top spot in the NL in that category. Now batting, JT Realmuto. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First delivery to him on the way. Off-speed pitch, just missed inside.
You can really tell about how effective this guy's going to be when guys are swinging at that changeup. So far in this one, they've been real smart to let it go.
Weakly hit to third. He's got it. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
The right fielder, number 3, Harper.
Here's Bryce Harper now. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First offering on its way. Yanked on the ground down the line. Three runs already home here. Seared down the first baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Working for the punch out and the offering. And he goes up the ladder on him, but he lays off 1-2.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
The count now at 2-2. Has a look, now the pitch. Hit out towards second. Scooped up. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. Runner in scoring position with two gone. Here comes the first pitch. The 0-1. Hot shot down the line, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. And another foul ball. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Men on third with 2 down. Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes.
I can't blame him one bit out on the mound. I'm shocked he didn't pick up the rosin bag and see if he could get a foul ball on that one. He had to see if he would swing way outside the zone.
And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. Castro has it, and that ends the inning. But the Phillies use the long ball here, and they get 3 on this 3-run home run. We played 3 full. It's now 3-0 Philadelphia. In now is Andrelton Simmons back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Simmons, 30 years of age. He's currently on a 1-year deal, so he stands to be a free agent at the end of this season.
Some guys only get to free agency 1 time in their career. This guy has a chance to get there for a second time and in the prime of his career. Is he able to handle the pressure as he plays out this final season?
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Now that.
Coming to the plate now, David Fletcher hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
And that was one of the hardest hit balls they've had all game, Maddy. It's been a pretty feeble effort by his teammates on the offensive side.
Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. A ball and a strike.
1-1.
Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. After it is Mccutcheon. And he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out.
The center fielder, number 27.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And that brings up Mike Trout. First pitch of the at-bat. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Well off the plate with the change of pace. That's ball 2. Angel still looking for hit number 1 in the ballgame. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1. You're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
The third baseman, number 6, Anthony Rendon.
And digging in next will be Anthony Rendon. And he's first pitch swinging here as he lines this one into left field for a base hit. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
Hey, after that hit right there, Dero, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
Justin Upton the next to hit. As he'll take a look at ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Little chopper back to the mound. Throw on to first. He'll be in time, and a good chance for the Angels goes for naught as the side is retired. Angels strand a couple. They trail it here 3-0. And we're back from Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. Let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with Philadelphia's manager during the break about the Phillies' offensive production to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've been able to push across 3 runs to this point, but they've also made the opposition work extremely hard. He's thrown a lot of pitches, and they think they're going to have a good opportunity to push across a lot more runs as he tires or as they get into that bullpen.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
Leading up for the Phillies.
In now,
The
A.J.
Centerfield.
Pollock. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
A swing and a ground ball to third. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard. On to the shortstop, but thrown away.
The fans didn't even get a chance to settle in their seats for the beginning of the inning, and he just blistered that ball down the line on the first pitch he saw. It stayed fair, and he's safely on second with the leadoff double. That's the way you lead off an inning.
And in steps Scott Kingery as he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. From the belt, the pitch. Now this is popped up. Room, however, behind the plate for Castro. And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out.
Now batting, shortstop, Rhys. Stop.
Into the box now, Bryson Stott. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. First pitch on its way. A high fastball is in there.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball. 1-1. 3 runs, 3 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Now the 2-1. Right side, but it's well foul. Grounded up the first baseline. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. And he lays off a pitch off the plate and high. 3-2. Runner at second here with 1 man out. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away.
On the mound, he's thinking, grab some pine, Rook. Listen, for almost everyone, the adjustment to hitting big league pitching is a big one. Some guys have success when they first get called up, but as soon as teams start figuring out how to get you out, that's when the learning process really starts.
In now, Matt Duffy, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. The 1-0 home is laid off, but in there for strike 1. Duffy, often known as the Duff Man in baseball circles. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
You know, Maddy, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Softly hit to the left side. Throw over to Pujols at first. He'll take care of him to end the inning. 1 left for Philadelphia, but they lead it 3-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Angels offense with their manager between innings, and he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. They're struggling to drive the baseball into the gaps right now, as only one of their hits has been for extra bases. That makes it pretty tough to generate runs, but he said it's up to everyone in the lineup to make the necessary adjustments. It hasn't gone their way to this point, but that shouldn't mean they can't put together some great swings the rest of the way.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Number 18, Brian Goodwin.
First offering on its way. And a fastball's in there for strike one. Goodwin playing here in his age 29 season. He was a first-round pick back in 2011.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Smoked on the ground up the middle, and a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is, they're looking to line them, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good two-strike adjustment, able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
To the plate now, Albert Pujols. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. And out of here, and I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. Albert Pujols, a 2-run shot. Home run number 16 for him on the year. And the Angels are back within 1. It's a 3-2 ball game now.
Boy, this guy's hot right now. Hit a bomb yesterday and hit another tape measure shot today. When he gets hot, he hits them in bunches. This could be the beginning of one of those extended hot streaks.
Tommy La Stella will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 9, Tommy La Stella.
And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. And he's carrying a batting average of just over 300. So clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. Back goes Harper on the warning track. He makes the catch.
Now batting, the catcher, Jason Castro.
Ready now for L.A., Jason Castro. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. He pulls this one into right, and Castro's got himself a base hit.
Look at him jump all over that first pitch, using aggression to get himself a knock through the right side.
Shortstop, Andrelton Simmons.
So now to the plate will be Andrelton Simmons. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. A ball and a strike. Two balls and a strike to count to Andrelton Simmons.
2-1 to count.
Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
And awfully close there on 3-2, but take your base, says Earl Hendricks. It's ball 4.
Second baseman.
So striding in, David Fletcher, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. No offer at a letter-high change. It's ball 1. And that's waved at and missed 1-1. Now Now a swing and a little ground ball here in front of the mound, which may move the runners over. And indeed, he'll not even try as he goes to first, and that means 2 men are in scoring position now with 2 away.
The center fielder, Mike Trout.
And that'll bring Mike Trout to the dish, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third.
That's what's called getting the treatment. Everyone knows he's a power threat with the bat, so it's all about not letting him be the guy that beats you.
Ready for another shot now. Anthony Rendon, 8th batter of the inning now with the bases loaded and 2 away.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
Grounded weakly down the line toward third. 2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole.
Hey, you guys know me. Hitting's a process of elimination, and I'm eliminating the changeup this next pitch. I'm on everything else.
Hamels is there now as he makes the catch, and they're able to avoid the huge inning here as the side is retired. But the Angels get 2, both on this 2-run home run. Bottom of the 5th coming up. It's the Phillies 3 and the Angels 2. Dylan Bundy, the 6'1" right-hander, will be the one to get the call from the bullpen here.
Number 37, Dylan Bundy.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Paul Hamels. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5.
Yeah, in his last at-bat, he hit a changeup out for a home run, so it'll be interesting this AB to see if they give him a steady diet of fastballs.
Now time is asked for at home plate and granted by the umpire back there, Earl Hendricks. Ronald Torreyes is going to grab a bat now and hit for the pitcher, Hamels.
Number 74, Ronald Torreyes.
Just gets a piece of it, strike 1. Torreyes, once a Minnesota Twin. He signed as a free agent with this organization earlier in the season.
Yeah, I know he expected to get a longer-term deal, but these are the facts right now. He is on a 1-year deal, and he is going to have to produce if he is going to get that multi-year he's been looking for come off-season.
A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
That's not an at-bat he's going to look back on and be happy about. Obviously, the strikeout result isn't good, but to go down on 3 pitches and none of which were even in the strike zone, as you see there, that's not a good look.
Andrew Mccutcheon is in for the 3rd time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. 5th inning of play here in a 3-2 ball game. And it's fouled away. The 1-2. Fouled away. Again, a 1-2. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away, so now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
Full count now. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
Stepping in now, JT Realmuto. 0-1 the count. Now the pitch. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. Outside, 2-1. 2 out, nobody on. Popped up. Simmons is there. And that's the 3rd out. Phillies down in order. They're up 3-2. Joe Kelly takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 19.
Digging in once again, Justin Upton. Lifetime versus Joe Kelly. 7 hits in 13 tries. He also has 1 home run. 1 ball, no strikes to count. A 2-0 count to the Angels left fielder.
2-0.
This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting.
Next batter to the plate, Brian Goodwin. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. And that misses for ball 1. 3-2's our score here in inning number 6. That evens it up 1-1.
He wants that changeup back right there. Great arm action on that changeup. Hitter was just a smidge out in front.
1-2.
And it's 1-2. Lifted down the line in left. And this will fall, but it's a foul ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. He takes it to the opposite field, high and deep to left. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the 2nd out.
The first baseman, number 7. Albert.
2 men are out now in the Angels' 6th. And standing in, the machine, Albert Pujols. Ball 1. And he looks at a changeup in there, 1-1. And the pitch.
2.
And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. That's off the end of the bat foul, and he might have been fortunate to stay alive that time. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down, and the inning is over. Angels go down 1-2-3. They're down 3-2. So next to the plate for the Phils, Bryce Harper. 0 for 2 for him to this point.
Harper.
Here comes the first pitch. And right into the shift. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Here it comes. Right side and right into the shift. Fielded cleanly, 1 away.
The first baseman, number
1 out for the
17.
Phils in their half of the 6th. And that'll bring in a perennial MVP candidate for years to come, Rhys Hoskins. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A ball and no strikes.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that first strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
2-0.
Not close. It's 2-0.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work it away.
Drilled down the line. And a throw to Pujols is in time for the 2nd out.
The center fielder, number 11.
Riding in once again, A.J. Pollock. He doubled his last time through.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB. Man, he wants that swing back. He'll be thinking about that all night. He crushed that ball. He just needs to stay back a little longer.
1-1.
And it's 1-1. Slow roller down the third baseline. But a foul ball, 1-2 now. Now here it comes. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. The next 1-2 pitch. Fouled off. Two out, nobody on. Again, another foul ball. He'll try again, 1-2.
2-2.
Hey, this guy's a hard guy to put away. He's fouling off some tough pitches. 2-2 count, and he just seems to keep hanging right in there.
Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
He's definitely going to want to get greedy in his zone, and he's obviously seeing the ball well, or he would have swung at that pitch. Sometimes in these long, epic at-bats, you start to get into...
And the center fielder is under it to make the catch, and the Yasiel Puig will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Number 66, Yasiel Puig.
Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Batting average down in the low 210s. 1 home run and 14 driven in. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch. And it's fouled away. The next 0-2. Gets him looking, strike 3.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
From the stretch.
1 ball, no strike.
The 1-0. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. On a line, that's a base hit into left field.
Well, this is where the manager makes his money right there. Nice at bat. Now it's a question of whether or not he pinch runs. Dan, as a pitcher, did it make you a little nervous when a guy had jets on the base paths?
Oh, no doubt about it. This is a very difficult spot. You're 1 hit away from getting right back into this game and tying this game up. You're going to have to really think about putting somebody on first that might be able to score on a ball in a gap.
0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Oh, this is hit to third. Will it be 2? On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. Noah Ramirez gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Noah Ramirez.
Bottom of the inning now, and set to go is the second baseman, Scott Kingery.
Second baseman, Scott Kingery.
First pitch on its way, and a breaking ball backs him out of the way. 1-0 the count. And the pitch. Weak grounder down the line at third. And the inning begins with a quick out number 1.
Now batting, shortstop, Bryson Stott.
Ready now, Bryson Stott. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch outs will stick with you a little longer.
First pitch of the at-bat. Hit out towards second. He's got it. And a throw to Pujols is in time for the second out.
The first baseman, number 6, Matt.
So 2 are gone now in the Philadelphia 7th, and that means the corner infielder Matt Duffy will bat next. Here comes the first pitch. Down the third baseline. Rendon has it. Throw to Pujols is going to be in time, and the inning is over. Phillies down on just 4 pitches, and it remains a 3-2 ball game. Now at the plate, David Fletcher. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered one hit to the top three guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
Sir Anthony Dominguez has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the eighth. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. To first. And this is going to find its way into right for a base hit. And the leadoff man's on to start the eighth.
Nothing fires me up more than watching an offensive player stay inside a baseball and drive it the other way.
Here's the center fielder, Trout. And there's a swing and a miss at an off-speed pitch to start him out. 0-1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Counts even to Trout, 1-1. Here's Trout waiting on the 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes now.
That's back-to-back sliders on the outside part of the plate. Now would be a good time to come in with that good hard stuff inside.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
At the plate, Anthony Rendon, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Strike 2 called on the inner half. 0-2 now.
What a nasty pitch right there. Batter thought it was going to hit him, and it ends up breaking into the zone for a strike.
Another 0-2 coming. Takes this the other way to right. Harper will have plenty of room as he makes the catch, and there's a big out, number 2.
Now batting, the left fielder, Upton.
So a big moment here in standing in Justin Upton. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. To third, reined in. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Angels leave 1. Still a 3-2 ball game. Phil Gosselin is going to grab a bat here as he looks to try to set the table in the bottom of the 8th as they look for some insurance.
Phil Gosselin.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. Upton on the move, but he won't get to it, and this should put him in scoring position to start the inning. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
No doubt about it. He was looking fastball all the way there, and that's exactly what he got. Got the barrel out front and just blasted it down the line for an extra base hit. Nobody out, runner in scoring position. Great opportunity here.
Runner at second now. Nobody out. And that'll bring up the former National League MVP, Andrew Mccutcheon. He's set, and the pitch. This one, everything we could have hoped for. 3-2 in inning number 8. 1-1 to Andrew Mccutcheon. One and 2 as the changeup had him out in front there.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
The 1-2 is a breaking ball. They can't find the zone, and it's even at 2.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
And awfully close there on 3 and 2, but take your base, says Earl Hendricks. It's ball 4.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
Stepping in, JT Realmuto. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Base hit, line drive into the corner. And now it'll kick around in the corner. As he arrives at second without a play, as also on the play, a run comes across to score.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing room.
It does, and it makes your pitcher go out there with a little bit more free and easy frame of mind instead of going in a one-run game where every pitch is so important. You're one pitch away from a solo, tying the game up. That's not the case now.
First delivery to him on the way. And this one gets away. What a bad time for a wild pitch as the run will score from third.
Man, he's out there trying to throw strikes and give his guys a chance to come back and maybe win this thing, but that wild pitch and the insurance run it allows to score certainly aren't helping matters in the slightest.
A runner in scoring position with none out. Who pulled the string and had him way out in front, a ball and a strike.
This is a situation where you're going strictly for the strikeout. Infield in, and from the offensive standpoint, you're just trying to create hard contact and get it by that infield.
Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Working for the punch out and the offering. And a pitch takes off inside and gets away. And the recovery will be in time to get him breaking from third. And a base running gaff that time, as that's the first out of the inning. Wow. Here now the 2-2. Well hit to right, but foul. The 2-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Trout has a read on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
The first baseman, number 17, Rhys. Hoskins.
Next to bat will be Rhys Hoskins. He's batting cleanup, but has been shut down so far at the plate, 0 for 3. Now here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hoskins behind, the count 0-2.
Got him to chase after the curveball below the zone there. That was a really nice pitch, and it can be a really tough one to lay off of as a hitter.
And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
Throw over to Pujols at first. He'll take care of him to end the inning. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. We've played 8 full. It's the Phillies 5 and the Angels 2. David Robertson comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
David Robertson.
Now at the plate, Brian Goodwin. He'll be the one to start things out against David Robertson, who tries to close the door in this one. Hit out towards second. Kingery's there. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway.
The first baseman, number 7, Albert Pujols.
At the plate, Albert Pujols. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. In there for strike 1. This is foul right side. Here's the 0-2.
1-2 the count.
Drilled right back up the middle and into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single.
Got to be a little frustrated on the offensive side. Yeah, everybody's getting knocks and the batting averages are flowing right now, but nobody's come up with that big runner in scoring position, 2-out knock kind of feel that really is going to break this game open.
Nick Williams will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and 1 gone in the inning. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And that misses downstairs for a ball, 1-1. Cole Hamels in line for the victory, showed the lead hold. Fastball well outside. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Swing and a little blooper to center. Coming in is Pollock, but he won't get there. It falls in.
Dan, if they're going to crack through, this has got to be the opportunity they've been looking for right here. They've had a ton of hits, a ton of people on base, but no one has been able to come up with that big knock.
Well, you know what, Dero, this pitcher's kind of worked around trouble the entire time so far. Another inning brewing right here. Let's see if they can't get a big hit here right here and bust through in this one.
At the plate now, Jason Castro. Hit hard to the right side. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. And they will hold that runner over at third as he'll move up only 90 feet, but the bases are loaded with 1 away.
Hey, Dero, not a bad night. 3 singles, but hey, you'll take 3 for 4 every day of the week.
Yeah, in today's day and age, Dan, where everything's a homer, a walk, or a strikeout, it's refreshing to see this guy throw out 3 base hits.
Into the box now, Andrelton Simmons. As he'll lay off a slider too low, ball 1. Bases are loaded with only 1 out. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
It's not easy to continue pounding the strike zone when you've given up 3 consecutive hits, but he has to trust that getting the ball down in the zone will get him an out.
The 3-0 pitch.
Taking all the way there, and a walk could be huge here, so I wouldn't be surprised if he's got the bat on his shoulder again on the next pitch.
In there, and he's taken him as far as he can go now. It's full 3-2.
This is the cat and mouse of today's game. 3-1 almost definitely bought you that fastball, and he took it. Interested to see if this pitcher goes to that well again, fear of bases being loaded, or he's willing to break something off.
Good swing just a little early, and he'll see another payoff pitch. Payoff pitch one more time. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
That's a big strikeout there with the tying run over at first base. Now, with 2 outs, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that guy home. Probably need a ball in the gap to give him a chance.
In now, David Fletcher. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. 1-1. Now a fastball is lifted into the air to shallow center. On the move is Pollard. And he tracks it down. And this ball game is over.
Excellent work putting the finishing touches on this one. Picking up save number 30 now on the year. Nice job from him.
5-2 the final today. The Philadelphia Phillies led this game from the third inning on and never wavered. Paul Hamels earns win number 7 on the season. Felix Pena was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. David Robertson earns the save out of the bullpen, his 30th. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Philadelphia Phillies. 5 runs on 5 hits. No errors. They left 2 men on base. For the Angels, 2 runs, 10 hits. No errors. They left 10 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 8 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.